You're actually what?
So excited for the cheat meal today.
Oh yeah, dude. You know what? I had a Coke Zero yesterday, and that's been kind of like holding me off like one a week.
Yeah, no,
I don't really care.
I don't really care, but it's gonna be kind of.
I know. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If Mike said, "Oh, have a cheat meal," I'd be like, "Great, I'm gonna eat whatever Mom's cooking tonight."
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Well, okay, even like when I was hanging out with that girl, she was like I was making her food and shit, and she's like, "Are you like okay with that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, 100%." Like it actually doesn't bother me for you to eat in front of me.
Yeah.
Like when with like the popcorn that I'm like, I don't care.
I don't care either.
At all.
Doesn't matter at all.
Like I made her food, I had my food.
Yeah.
And then actually I did have a chicken nugget.
Oh,
I had cheated. I had a chicken nugget.
You cheated.
I did.
You
little.
He's a cheater.
To be fair though, I wasn't able to complete all my meals that day. Cuz it was after night, I literally couldn't eat fast enough.
Last night, I couldn't.
So then I'm like,
you know, the last meal?
Yeah.
So, not the last one, okay? So I managed the yogurt meal.
Yeah.
Before that, though, I couldn't do the 250 grams of rice, So what I did instead is, instead of the avocado, all that other shit, all I did was I did 100 grams of rice and 150 grams of chicken.
Yeah.
So I got the chicken in at least. I ate that, then I eat the last meal. So I missed just half of the second last meal.
Yeah, I didn't get,
which is not the end of the world, but I was not impressed.
I got all the meat in that, which I'm like, hey, I got my protein, and then I had that chicken nugget because I'm like, hey, they look bussin'.
Yeah.
And then she was like having some of my rice because I'm like dying. She's like, I love rice. I'm like,
go for it.
I'm like, you can eat my food too. It's okay. Help, please.
Increase in food,
dude. Legit. I'm like, Mike.
You're gonna have to start smoking weed,
dude. I'm gonna have to do something
at night. Take a little puff, might open up your stomach a little bit. Fucking eat that last meal or two. I know.
Okay, yesterday.
That's rough. Like after this, I gotta eat another one.
When you were it was like a little bit before you were at the beach, maybe like an hour.
Okay.
I was crushed. Because I took the...
Yep.
And then she had those joints.
Mushrooms.
Yeah. And then she had those... joints,
like not a lot. He took like what was it?
Maybe like a gram
or something like that.
But like but now I like know the effects, so like when I feel it, I'm like, I know what's going on. And it's weird how it's like in waves. It's like, and okay, real question: when you take like a little bit, do you find you'll feel like a wave from like going like all like and like kind of like centers?
Yeah,
like I feel like going all the way into my like my dick,
and then it settles. Right?
Okay, I don't know if maybe I was just really horny,
like almost in your pelvis.
Okay. Yes.
And I don't think it necessarily has anything to do with horniness. I think it's just because it's like almost the bottom point or the lowest point of your being almost or something like that.
I don't know. But
centering, grounding.
I feel it like
something
from the fingertips of my head all the way into like my pelvis or like dick.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
dick, he said.
I have no idea why.
It's just, I think that's what it is. It's like it's a grounding thing.
But then I had one of like I literally I didn't realize how strong those joints were. I'm like, you're like fucking Simon trying to kill me.
When I looked at it, her first one, I was confused. It looked like it was only like 10% THC and then like a bunch of CBD.
Yeah.
But then I looked at it again and there was another thing that was like 27 or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a hard one to read. I wonder where she got it. I think she gets it. Was at High Life or something?
No, that one was Matchbox right beside the beer store.
Weird.
She literally went in and she's
Where's
like,
that? Beer store?
Market Mall.
Right, because there's a Matchbox there.
Yeah.
There's a Matchbox right here.
Yeah.
Which is so fucking stupid. I hate that there's a weed store 10 feet away from my fucking apartment.
But yeah, because I had... Well, like she went in and she's like, I want the like something strong that's...
Oh, that's 2 ambulances now. I'm sorry, I just got super distracted.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, we should probably turn the AC off.
Definitely. Good call. I don't know. Sorry, folks. It's been really, really humid lately. And I've been trying to keep the AC on as long as I physically can.
But yeah, no.
It's like an apartment, and just having a little portable unit's pretty fucking loud.
But yeah, when I took that puff, I was like, literally like coughed a little bit.
It must have been a bit stronger than I thought it was, yeah.
I like coughed a bit, and then I'm like, oh my God. And even she was smoking, and she's like, holy fuck.
She looks pretty stoned, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I was like
smoking for a while.
I was like, fair enough.
Fucking guys at work yesterday, fucking Luca and Coombs were arguing, oh, how long have you been smoking? I can out smoke you, blah, blah. I was like, I'm not getting into this. Is the dumbest, most stupid, childish shit ever. I've always hated that argument, dude. I don't care. I don't care. Actually, in fact, I envy the people that can like take 3 puffs and be ruined for 6 hours.
Me?
Like, I love that. I envy that. And you know what? I'm working on it, like slowly but surely, less and less, because then I just want to be able to get home from all my stuff during the day.
Yeah.
Take a puff or 2 off of the fucking little dab pen and then be pleased that I'm just watching TV. My cat's chewing on something. I fucking hear it. Whatever, dude.
But yeah, no, I would like then when you were there and I took that puff, I got like crushed.
Yeah,
I was like
destroyed for
I'm like, oh my god.
And then when I offered it to her, to Ash, I was like, I could definitely.
Yeah, she seemed like a little bit like quiet.
A little bit quiet, yeah.
But
yeah, I could tell.
I wonder if, because usually it's like stomach problems. No, I wonder if it's diet.
See, and that's the thing. It's like, it's definitely partially diet, dude. I was like, dude, girl, like, and I'm not shitting on her because of any. I told her this too. Like, I talked to her about this. It's, girl dinner.
Yeah.
Fucking, not having enough food in the morning during the day at all. Like, not taking enough calories to just exist.
Yeah, and then like
lead to problems.
Or it's like not enough calories, and then like make up for it on the third day because now you're starving.
And then also now you feel like shit because you try to make up with calories.
Yeah.
Right? And like,
you can't go like 1,000 calories, 3,000.
Yeah, and it's not exclusive to her either. So many people fucking do this stupid stuff.
100%.
Yeah, and it's
she's just the example.
Part of the issue is that it's not taught.
No,
you're never taught how to really eat. If your family doesn't eat a decent way throughout your life, you never really learn.
That's with like so many things, though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, exactly. I'm lucky to have been taught to eat a breakfast. I have a lunch, and then my parents have a dinner for me at night. And if it's the weekend, same thing. Hey, what are you having for breakfast? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Not bad. Oh, what do you want for lunch? Okay, we're going to have this. You know what I mean? And that was kind of ingrained in me, right? And I know not all families are like that. And
Mine's
hers
not.
is not like that. Like, they hardly even get together for dinner. You know what I mean? Like, at all. Well, and I know that's kind of, you guys were like that too, a little bit, right? Yeah. And then and I'm not saying that's abnormal or normal.
No, it's just
people do different things. But then what that leads to is a different habit.
Well, 100%.
Right? And it's like, oh, I can just eat once a day. And it's like, you could.
Yeah.
You can.
Not optimal.
It's not optimal, and it doesn't feel the best.
No.
Technically, if you're bodybuilding, whatever, you have 4,000 calories a day, you could eat it from fucking 6 to 7 p.m. every day. All of those calories. Yeah. If you so chose. And if that works for you, I mean, knock yourself out. But most people, that does not work for them.
No, 100%.
Not only can you not struggle through all that food in an hour, but your body does not like to process chunks like that. Like, when we were fucking wild beings, we were just grazers, whatever we could get on our hands, right? Now we kind of have like the luxury of eating whenever we want, but if we can structure ourselves a little bit more meaningfully, then
and it also makes it so much easier to
like we have 5 meals that we spread out our 2,000 whatever 3,000 calories across. That's a lot healthier for the body to digest over time.
And it's a lot easier to get in.
So much fucking easier.
Like, it was...
There's even the big meal that we have, like you have yours, I have mine. Those are still hard sometimes to get in. I have noticed, though, sometimes I get really hungry at that moment.
Yeah.
And I devour it, and I'm like, oh boy, I'm going to be hungry when I go to bed tonight. Because I know that last one's going to be hardly satiable.
The one day, it was like 12:30, I was finishing my meal. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. Like last night, I fucking stayed up too late. A fucking idiot. I watched The Boys. I forgot there.
What time did you stay up till?
2, 3.
You stayed up later than me.
Yeah. The Boys are like an hour and 10-minute long episodes. And I was like, got really good. And I was like, I hate myself. I can't.
Oh, so did you see why Homelander's constantly needs validation?
No, I think I just finished episode 5 or 4. No, 5.
Was it with the girl though? Like in that bunker, like his home?
Yeah, she just said, "Come with me to my office," and he goes, "No, I don't think so. I think we'll stay over here."
And then they go into like where he grew up, like that.
Didn't get that far. Oh. Yeah, I finished the episode though. That must have been 6.
Let me see what episode I'm on.
Welcome to Twin City Peaks, folks. This is episode 27.
Nice.
I'm like 99.
Oh, it's a birthday episode too. It's my birthday, guys.
Oh yeah, happy fucking birthday to the man, the myth, the legend, Tyler. Yeah, this guy is old.
Hitting an age PR.
The old 2-1, correct?
Yeah.
Finally legal worldwide.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is worldwide is a fucking joke because there's only one real country that gives a shit about anything after 19.
The United States of America.
And unfortunately, because we're adjacent to them, literally adjacent, we have a bridge.
Yeah.
From where I am sitting, the bridge to America is like not even 1.5 kilometers away.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's right there.
Like I think like America is like 2 kilometers away from here.
Total problem.
Yeah.
You know,
you walk in a straight line.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing separates it is the St. Mary's River.
Water.
Yeah.
Fuck. 27. We're cruising through these, man.
We are.
So, we fucked up. Today we're a little busy. We got lots of shit to do. It's already 3 p.m. to give everyone like a little heads up. We have shit to do. Like I have things to do in the next hour.
Yeah, we're going to grind through this.
We have to grind through this. And then unfortunately
there might be a guest next pod.
I was about to say. The problem is we were supposed to record 2 today. We tend not to try and do that. Just because like being more relevant day to day, if there's stuff that happens and we want to talk about it, we don't want to be too behind.
Yeah.
But that's not too relevant because we're not necessarily a news pod.
Yeah.
So even a week or 2 behind, not the end of the world. However, we fucked up. We were supposed to record 2 today. Next week, I'm not here. He's probably here, but it doesn't line up. I'm away to an island to go for a fucking big birthday bash thing. So
it happens.
Not a big deal, but they're likely. I'm really hoping because he did say he has nothing to do tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully he actually commits.
Our friend Luca will likely be my guest. And forewarning, not the same kind of pod. If I have Luca tomorrow or whatever to record,
it's going to be such a different vibe.
It is not going to be the same thing, folks. Don't be expecting this maybe even low key bullshit. Like, don't expect the same business orientation.
There will probably be none of it
whatsoever. There might be a little bit too much sexual talk. We're gonna see how it goes.
It's gonna be explicit. I'm gonna love it.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to watch it if it happens. This is the
one that YouTube's gonna probably be like, "Hey, I don't think we can have this one on here," and I'll be like, "Yeah, okay." Just forewarning.
But it'll probably be excellent.
Oh no, it'd be fun as fuck. Probably. It'd be hilarious.
And for things like that, it would be nice if we had a house and it was set up, and
of course,
just invite the guy over.
Hey man, come on over, grab the mic, let's go.
Yeah, just be like, yo, come over, we'll chill, and then we'll record.
I almost just want to find a place that we can just rent and split. That's just like a decent price.
I know. We need a house or
like
something.
If we can find a place that we can both like roughly pay what I'm paying.
Yeah,
I'd be down for that.
No, we need to,
if it's just a touch more than what I'm already at.
That's
fine.
No, if we and then it'd be just make this thing so much easier.
So sick.
It's just so much easier. Oh my god.
And I know rent is gay. I get it. But like, we need to maximize our time together.
And it would also like and we were both on such a similar lifestyle. Efficient.
It'd be. Hey man, grab this for me.
It would be. Oh my. Okay, the fridge would look insane. It'd be like Simon's chicken and rice, Tyler's chicken and rice.
We'd probably just split the fridge in the middle like that, you know?
Yeah, you want to split it this way or this way?
Probably this way, I think, depending on the shelves.
Okay, fair enough.
We're already done.
Actually, because if there's 2 crispers, like you get one, I get.
That's exactly right. Yeah,
we would need a big fucking fridge.
It's not a small one. It's not this one.
When I do finally,
my freezer's already pretty full, and it's just me.
When I do eventually build my house, you know those like fridges that like, or like it's a fridge and a freezer, but they're like full size. Like
oh, I know,
like commercial.
I know, I've seen them.
That's
what
I
size of like half your fucking kitchen. Yeah,
it's like 2 fridges combined. That would be awesome.
Cool. They're super cool.
And that's probably what
the ladies on the lady on 4th line there. That one was cool. My coworker cut his hand in half.
Yeah.
She had a fridge like that.
That's what we would need.
Oh, I'd just sit there and look at it, and I'd like open it.
It's like almost as wide as your couch.
It's pretty close.
Yeah,
actually, it might be that one.
Yeah.
For both, yeah.
Which is awesome.
It's gigantic.
But
honestly, I'd probably only use half that freezer. Like, for both of us, I wouldn't have that. Like, I mean, the little freezer that I have on my fucking fridge is a joke. It's an apartment fridge.
Yeah.
However, it's pretty much on the line of just enough for me. Now, if I wanted to like start getting food from a butcher, no chance.
Yeah.
There's literally no fucking chance.
If we had like, say, a freezer that big and a fridge that big, we would just probably stock up harder. It'd be like, I'm shopping once a month.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like once a month I spend $300.
You know what I might even do is like I'd sit there and make calculations. Like, depending on the diet that we have.
Yeah, be like,
try and make calculations and be like, okay, I need 14 bags of pineapple. I need 12 bags of avocado. I need, right?
Yeah.
I would do that. And I'd mark it.
Well, and then it would also be like, say, for like yogurt. Okay, it expires in a month. Okay, I'm getting a month's worth.
Yeah. And you'd buy like
8, say.
Roughly have that many grams of how much you would need for the whole month.
Yeah, because what is it?
It'd
like
be easy.
I can get like 3 meals out of 3 and a bit of the evening meals out of one thing of yogurt. So it'd be like, okay, I'm going to buy 6.
Yeah, exactly. So you just go, 250 grams times however many days you need to eat that.
Yeah.
And then fucking divide it by however many is in the container.
Yeah.
Done. That's how many I need. Buy that many plus one maybe.
Yeah. And then people would go in the fridge and just be like, why is there 37 things of Greek yogurt?
I already carry like fucking 10 of each. Like, it's fucking my shit's low right now.
I have
panicking.
I have I think 4 tubs of yogurt right now.
Yeah.
Because I went and I'm like, I don't want to go to the grocery store every week.
Yeah.
Or if you buy one, it's like every 3 days. It's like, yeah, that's not happening.
No way. And my bill's like, $100-$150 every week or so.
Yeah.
It's not any real difference than what I used to do.
But like
and I save money on not going out, on not doing this, on not doing that. I can't just buy shit willy-nilly. I'm on the way home. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to cook. I'm going to fucking have some Wendy's.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore.
I was buying those like just the like this big of the almond butter.
Oh no.
Like
full size jar.
I did, and I leveled it off,
bro.
How much is it when you fill it up?
Drain those motherfuckers,
dude. I didn't realize how much almond butter I eat.
Holy shit! I've had this jar for only a week and a half. I've only have this much left at the bottom of the jar.
How much did it cost for you to fill it? I'm just curious what yours was. Mine was like $21.
I bought an obscene amount of oats though too.
Oh, okay.
I think the oats were like $2 or $3, and my total was like $28.
Okay, so yeah.
So about the same, maybe $24, $25.
I ended up just getting
settle, and I was like,
I ended up just getting oats from like No Frills or whatever. I got the biggest bag I could find because I'm like,
how much was it?
$7.
It's cheaper at bulk buy.
Probably, but
when you go get almond butter, just go.
Next time.
Bag full.
It's because I only ran out of oats.
Yeah.
I had everything else.
My trips are now No Frills. All the frozen shit.
Yeah.
The yogurt usually.
Do you buy like the big bags of fruit?
Frozen fruit?
Yeah.
I don't have the room. I could do one thing.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
Because it does save like a few dollars.
It does, but it's the limit.
Yeah.
I fucking have so little room.
Like I got whatever the biggest bag of everything I could find because I'm just like I'm tired of going to the grocery store.
I get it. And like I did buy quite a few, but I'm out of a few things. Actually, I have to go to.
That sucks.
Yeah, I have to go today. That's one thing. Grocery shopping. Like, dude, I actually don't like it.
Okay, you want to know what?
Like, I am glad that now that I've gotten comfortable with I'll be honest, like, I've hardly ever shopped at No Frills. Mm-hmm. It's out of the way.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like me going, like, all the way, like, to Bulk Bar and that. It's, like, the same difference.
Yes. Yeah. It's annoying, but it has to
That's why I try to go, like, just get as much as possible so I don't have to make that drive, like, every week.
Especially if I go to the gym, I'll try and get to No Frills right after.
Yeah.
Halfway there, you know what I mean? It's not too bad. Here we are complaining about a fucking city that takes 20 minutes.
Yeah, no. We're complaining about our first world problems, as you do.
But you know what? Suck me.
Yeah.
That's my statement. Suck me. I can complain if I want.
You want to know one nice thing? Living together. Say you're already at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I could be like, yo.
Yeah.
Well, we have the same diet,
I could literally just do 2 transactions.
Yeah, I'd be like,
here's the bill.
Or I just give you my credit card. And I'm like,
Whatever.
here. You know what I mean? Whatever it is.
Doesn't matter.
If it's like,
or just text you the number and you transfer.
Yeah. But that's what I mean.
It will work out nicely.
Oh, like even I was saying, the first thing would be like, I should like someone to cook my food.
Cook the food.
We've been talking about this a lot.
I think cook the food would be okay if we tag team.
Okay, valid.
We're getting someone to clean.
Yeah.
That is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. That's just not a choice. And then maybe 2 washing machines so that we don't fuck one up.
Yeah, get like a kind of like a shitty one
for $250.
Yeah,
$200.
Yeah,
at fucking
to throw the work laundry in.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not going to a laundromat anymore.
I don't blame you.
I'm over it. Like I can do my shit elsewhere, my other stuff elsewhere.
Yeah,
but I cannot do my work stuff at my parents'.
Yeah, no, just be able to just toss it in.
I did it once or twice, and I instantly felt bad. Like I went to go do my regular stuff after, and I was like, I almost don't want to.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like dog shit. Give me my right steel mail, guys. Like it's fucking gross, and it's not like we have to supply our own necessarily clothes for like the actual site. I have to supply my own long johns.
Well, just
socks,
underclothes.
T-shirts underneath, that kind of thing, and they get fucking disgusting even though they're not in direct contact with
okay
me.
The thing is, it does, like most of my clothes don't get like steel plant on them, but the smell,
it's the smell, dude. Like I get it's the edges of the collar.
Yeah,
gross, but it stinks.
Yeah,
it smells like fucking sulfur and just cancer. Like it's
mine just smells like coke oven gas.
It's awful. It's awful. But yeah,
gross.
that's why we can't wash it in our normal washing machines, otherwise they'll just wreck them.
Yeah, no,
it's disgusting.
See, low key, it is so difficult to like optimize life. Like to like, I've been noticing that lately. It's like doing so much. I'm like, oh my god,
a lot of work.
Like I understand why
some people snap.
Well,
some people,
yeah. And also why like super successful people you just never see around.
No,
because they literally have to do so much to keep that all the
time.
Because like I noticed it just to go to the beach. It's like I had to wake up at 8 to go to the gym, then Muay Thai, come home, shower, make my meals, and then.
And you saw when I got there, like to the beach, like that was almost as optimal as I could have made it.
I'm like
waking up at like 12.
No. I would say my minimum tasks now are just so much.
It is
like the things where I have to do every day.
I know.
It's
now
like
add on top a place that you have to take care of yourself too.
Yeah.
Right?
No, 100%.
Like it's a lot, man. It's a lot. Like I have to clean. Otherwise, it's not even just for you or fucking Ash or whoever's coming out.
For yourself.
Yeah, it cannot be gross. Like I can't live in a pigsty. It needs to be clean. I have dishes to do. I have a bathroom to keep clean. I have laundry to do. I have sheets to do all the time. I have food to cook 24/7.
You know, it like
there's stuff to fucking do.
Like trying to be not average. The minimum work every day is so much.
Does it say at least like 25% more than the people that are average?
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
And I'm not saying that to be like.
No, I almost see why people don't do it.
Flexing on you bitches. No, that's not it at all.
No. Sometimes I'm honestly envious. Where I'm like, I've
said this time and time again, where I wish I could just be satisfied with a regular life.
Yeah.
I actually have said that before. But my brain doesn't work that way.
No.
Like if I sat here and was just like, you know what? when I get back to work this week, I'm going to start applying for postings for positions in the plant that are going to be permanent and start working on retirement.
Yeah.
And I think I'm good, man. I would kill myself tomorrow.
Yeah.
I would also give you the rights to shoot me.
And I would take them.
I'd get a notary. I'd be like, this guy has the right to end my life if these things occur.
Even when I was like...
He'd be like, are you sure? I'd be like, did I fucking stutter? How much money did I pay you to make this happen?
Even...
sign the shit, bitch.
Even when I was going in for that OT shift, I'm like, I don't... Like, as soon as I did it, I'm like, I don't want to. But then I'm like, but my brain will not let me not.
But also an hour in, though, too. Once you're an hour or two in, you're like, whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
But I'm like, my brain just will. And I could have, like, also, we ended, like, super early, and I could have left. And I'm like, but I can't.
$40.
Yeah.
I can make it.
I'm like, and I don't. like need the money to live.
No.
But to make the goals I want, and it's like
the beyond part. It's the beyond part. Yes, like beyond part. Yep. I have stuff that's happening in the later part of the year, and I have a bit of credit card stuff that I got to pay off. I got to work OT. Time to suck it up. I gotta fucking be not a bitch.
I know. I would like
when I come back from Manitoulin, it's time to kick it in. Like, because I'm gonna be honest. I'm fucking tired, and I need to fix this sleep. I need to get my sleep a little bit back into orientation of like how I had it before.
My sleep's actually been pretty good, which I'm happy about.
I looked at my Fitbit shit, and I was not impressed.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, and...
You mean your Whoop?
Nope.
Oh, you have a Fitbit now?
I'm done with the Whoop.
Oh.
I don't want to pay $350 a year. And also for a device that I know I said that it's nice that like it doesn't show time everything else. Yeah. It actually is kind of dumb. Because it's like I'm losing functionality over nothing. Yeah. The Fitbit arguably might be a slightly bit worse. But it detects sleep very similarly. And that's the main thing I wanted. And heart rate. I wanted active heart rate so I could just look, especially when we're doing cardio. I can just like write down the heart rate or whatever. As well, notifications are nice. The battery lasts me over a week now.
Which one do you have?
The Charge 6. And I got the Charge 6 because it's a band, right? It's a band and not the watch face. Yeah. I can still wear a watch, right? And it won't be super awkward looking. Whereas that was nice about the Whoop too, but the Whoop was also thicker.
I think I had the Charge 3.
See?
Like, let's show how.
I actually remember, I think I just had the Charge. Yeah? Yeah, I think I had the Charge and then I just stopped using that shit. I have Fitbit Premium too, but it's only the 6 months free. I actually don't use any of the features, so I don't really care. But it's nice. And that's like like I was saying, I checked the app because I was curious yesterday, and I looked at the overall for the week alone, and I've hit 8 hours once, and I was not.
Oh, I never get 8 hours.
But yeah, but it's important, and I know you don't think so. Okay.
I'm doing just fine.
We can have a chat with Mike. Yeah, it's called Just Fine or Excelling.
Because that's a Mike line right there.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
I know. I'm letting him just seep into my brain.
Yo, legit. Yo, that guy's hard.
I told him, though. Like, when I signed up, I straight up told him, I was like, I'm your clay. I was like, I'll do whatever you say, Father Mike.
Dude, no. And he kind of, he loves the fact that we're going, like, hard. Oh, the one last thing with the overtime that I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would, for me to feel more comfortable right now, I wouldn't mind making like an extra like $50K so then I could pay off
per year, you mean?
No. Like I kind of want $50K to go pay off my Sea-Doo and then put a little bit more into my mortgage. So then because I'm paying because like for anyone that has a house, you know, the first 5 years you're literally just paying pretty much interest.
Yeah.
So if I could get 20, if I could put like $20K down, then it would like then it wouldn't be just going into fucking interest. So yeah,
I'd start to pay off that car too.
The Sea-Doo payment doesn't bother me, but it also does.
It doesn't bother me either in the sense like I actually don't look at my account ever because of it. You know what I mean? But I don't like it.
But I would also kind of like not. Would like to not have it.
$150 back on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I feel pretty good if that came back out.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm like saying.
All right, I gotta start working OT. All right, I'm horny now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm horny now. We gotta keep this talk.
So sometimes I need to make $50K.
We gotta keep talking about this. I don't mean right now necessarily, but let's keep fucking just hounding each other.
Because
and Luke is also gonna hound me.
Oh yeah. He works a lot.
I'm skipping this fucking OT, this blog.
Yeah.
Fucking, I said I need to get my sleep back, but.
And then I also do want to get a few different tattoos.
I want to get the test one. Where do you think?
I think like how you said on the belt.
Okay, cool. I kind of low-key want to get that book because it can't be that expensive.
No,
like maybe $100, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I wonder if it'd be easier to just go to Discover.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. I don't care.
I think Discover.
Like message Kat. I don't give a fuck. Be like, hey, me and my buddy want to get these done.
But yeah, because I want to finish my arm, and then I want to get my spine, and then slowly start working on the leg. But I want to pay my Sea-Doo off, and then like, there's so many things I want, and like.
Okay, but okay. We'll talk about that. I don't know about Discover. Like, do they like?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how much they'd like it, but
right.
I don't know who else I would trust.
They're all right. And I'm not saying there's a problem. That's not what I'm saying. But I just don't want to.
Okay, is what he's insinuating is it's like a female shop.
Not just female.
Yeah.
Right? They're very fluid, right? And that's fine. I'm not shitting on them whatsoever. That is not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying I don't want to like give off the vibe of like I'm trying to be like a macho man, like fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like,
I get it.
Because I'm not mean to that kind of section, you know?
Yeah,
like
no.
You're not in my face about it. That's cool. I don't give a fuck. But I also want to be respectful, and I don't know if that's respectful.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree.
Right? And like, I don't know. I'd also like to get a fucking actually, like I was saying, I think this is what this leg's gonna be right here. Is all the bands.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do all the bands. Just either the logo or the name drawn or like tattooed the way that they have their thing drawn. Yeah. I think that'd be cool. Instead of like what I said, a big periphery sleeve.
Yeah.
That conceptually is, I'm realizing very quickly, pretty much impossible. I think, honestly, I'd have to find a guy or girl, whatever, that has fucking listened to every song, like I have, and that understands all the shit, and that understands the lyrics, understands what kind of imagery I'm looking for. Find me that person.
I get what you mean.
That also tattoos incredibly.
No, I get what you mean.
This is a tall task. If it can happen in the future, great.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bank on it. So instead, fill this bitch up with fucking cool band names and shit like that. I think that'll be sick. I've already started writing a list of all the bands I have seen. And even like the you know, the not the headliners, but the fucking openers and everybody. I don't care. I'll write them all down. I think it'd be cool. And then I also want to get fucking this bitch filled.
Yeah, I was
that's gonna be fucking
at the beach yesterday. I was talking, and you know, like some people give off like different vibes. Like some people give like stoner vibes or whatnot. You don't give stoner vibes, but you smoke more weed than everyone I know, which is wild.
And honestly, ever since I started smoking weed, that was what I was aiming for. Was not the
because actually
fucking dress like a fucking
one of the guys at jiu-jitsu, he like gave the biggest, like I could tell.
Yeah.
And then he was like talking about like bongs and like he's like talking about like this one that I just got so cool, and I was like, dude,
you know how much I don't care.
You're like, he was like, I could tell he was so passionate, but I'm like, all of this passion is falling on deaf ears because
it's lame.
I'm like, okay, it's a cool bong. I don't care.
Does it do anything different for you that mine does?
It's like, I don't
know.
It's like, okay, it's cool glasswork, but I would rather just cool glasswork I could like put out and not be trashy. If I was into like that kind of stuff.
Sure, like cool
glassware. Like as far as like art.
Yeah, okay, fair. And I agree with that. And it's like a bong? And then some people do take it too like for a while there, Danger, for example. Like, I'm just calling you out, buddy, fucking if you're watching this. Buddy has like 14 bongs at one point, and I'm like, you'll use it for like a month and you put it away and you go back to the one that you always fucking use. So like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you spending? They're expensive.
Yeah.
Like a decent bong from a decent brand. Fuck off, number one. Anyways, that's my rant.
It's a fucking glass tube.
Like $300, $400. You can see $1,000 bong. You can like. I'm not saying he necessarily bought a $1,000 bong, but he has a couple $200-$300 pieces.
What's the difference?
I don't know. Better brand, better glass quality, maybe. I don't know. If you don't drop them and you don't fuck around, they all kind of do the same shit.
That's what I mean.
Get the right bowl, get the right percolator setup if you like that, and then fucking, I don't know, smoke it.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science. Now, if you have had the same piece, like, I can't believe we're talking about this. If you had the same piece for like a year, 6 months, whatever it is, and you're like, okay, I'm kind of tired of the way that this hits. I get that. Yes, I understand that there is a situation for that. And then maybe you want a bigger nozzle or a smaller one or something, bigger mouthpiece, smaller mouthpiece. Maybe there's a comfort issue. Knock yourself out. I can understand that. Now, if you're just buying them to buy them because they look pretty and this looks cooler or this hits funny or this has a chamber on it that fucking looks like a peanut. That's when I have a problem with it. It's like
when people try to be like, oh, look at this cool bong I bought. I'm like, dude,
I don't care. Are we here to smoke weed, or am I talking about your fucking dick-looking cock thing that I'm gonna have to put my lips on?
And like, it's because like obviously I'm not a big weed smoker or whatever.
Yeah.
But also, like, even if I'm not interested, like, when you show me, like, I'm not a big record guy, but if you show me a cool record, I'm like, okay, that's fucking cool.
Yeah. I'll show you what it looks like, you know.
But you will
be like, look, the pattern on there is nuts. You're like, yeah, that's nuts. I'm not gonna be like this because I know you don't care about metal necessarily. I'll be like, oh, this band fucking this and that, and you'll be like, oh, that's neat, but I'm not gonna go into deep about it.
Yeah, but no, like, so like seeing the records, that's like cool. Like,
yeah,
especially like if there's cool art. But like a bong to me is not art.
Yeah, and I'm with you too. And for the, like I said, for the amount, like you said, for the amount that I smoke, I'm not that guy.
No,
I told you from the moment that I started, I've been working on not being the stoner guy. There have been people in my life where they're like, I'm like, what? And I like pull out whatever and I'll start smelling. They're like, holy shit, whoa, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, did you want some? Like, what's wrong? And they're like, I would have never known. And I'm like, yeah, that's the idea.
Well, same as...
And I'm not hiding it out of shame, and I'm not hiding it necessarily. I'm just trying to be like, this is my personal thing. I don't need fucking everybody to know about this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everyone talks about like all their shit that they do. Not everyone talks about the 7 beers they have after work every day. You know,
well, it's like me talk like with these.
Yeah,
I'm not like people just notice.
My 7th Zim today.
Yeah, no, people just notice. But it's funny because that girl also gives like she smokes a shit ton too.
Yeah,
never
also
knew.
Doesn't give that vibe. Yes,
but so we were talking about vibes, and some people like just don't
like
give it.
You would have never known if I hadn't told you or did it around you.
Exactly, and vice like
100%.
But when we were laying there, and I think you were laying there, and I look, and I'm like, I kind of know why I hang out with you. Because she gives off like a similar vibe, like with like some things. I'm like,
cool.
You're almost like the female version in like some aspects.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, I am very much attracted to like a certain type of person.
That's cool.
I think, and also I was like,
and it's cool when you start to notice that.
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm like, oh wait, no, the people that like I like to be around are this. Have this going on, and I was like,
reserved, and they keep to themselves for a lot of things. And like,
but when you were like going like nuts and being like all crazy, I'm like, oh, because normally I lack energy, whereas you have so much that I just kind of siphon some off.
Absolutely.
And maybe that's why you like, because you have so much and I'm super chill, so it like.
Why do you think it works?
Yeah.
And why do you think I have a girlfriend that's super relaxed?
Yeah.
She's not hype energy like that. Even when she's a little drunky, she's not like that. She's excitable, don't get me wrong. And she has energy. It's not that.
I can be too.
Personality. Yeah. That's all it is. And I feel like, I've even explained this to her, I feel like I've pulled your true self out more because of how loud and shit I am. You were like, oh, okay, it's safe to be a bit more outwards. Yeah. You're still yourself.
Oh,
you really
100%.
are. But you're definitely more outwards. You're more talkative. You're more, you know what I mean? I would say you're more approachable even. You know what I mean? Like, before you would be more like resting asshole face, fucking doing your own thing, staying in your lane, and nobody else matters.
I do stay in my own lane.
And you do still do that, but you allow a little bit more a little bit more fucking time for not so serious relationships or relationships in general.
Yeah.
You've definitely grown in that way. And I would say that I've also grown in the way that you are more like as well. Yeah. And that's why I like having a friend like you, and we work so well together. And that's why I like having a girlfriend like her, where she's more reserved, she's more chill, a little bit more calm, and I'm the loud one. And that's how I can't handle a girl that's my energy.
It would be a lot.
Like it'd be more like a fun time type thing, you know what I mean? But not a girlfriend. I can't.
The that book that I don't think you read it, but what is it? The Way of the Superior Man.
Yeah, I haven't even started.
Okay,
yet. Fuck.
But that book talks about what personality types, like guys and girls, and like usually like a colder guy likes a spice.
Yes.
Likes a spicier girl. Where I'm like cold.
I've known this for years.
Yeah, but it's like there's like chapters about it.
I understand.
And he breaks it down like how usually like the more chill guy likes
a louder, a little bit more obnoxious,
but not like crazy.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying a bit more, bit more fire, a little bit, like a little bit more.
Yeah. Whereas like,
and it's the opposite as well as true.
Yeah.
I'm that fire. I'm the spice.
Yeah.
And I need someone who's a bit more like,
yeah.
it's very nice.
You need like balance. Oh,
it helps so much.
I was when we were like because I was on mushrooms, so I was really thinking when I was at the beach.
Yeah, man, you're all over the map. I could tell you were in your head.
I was when we were sitting there, I'm like, this is because we literally sat there and I don't think we like talked for like probably like an hour or two.
Yeah,
it was great.
That's cool.
But I'm like, it's wild if it's like a guy and a girl, how chill the vibes are. I'm like, you put like 2-3 guys. It's like go.
It's mayhem.
You can't stop.
It's mayhem.
Like if it was just me and you at the beach, we would have been like, we probably would have never even laid on the towel.
No, we would have adventured. We would have went and looked for shit. Probably hunted for snakes or something. Fucking.
And the same thing if it's just females
in the water half the time. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's wild if it's a guy and a girl. How it's just like neutrals out.
Relaxes.
It's actually crazy how that works.
Like we were designed that way.
I know.
It's funny, eh? And that's where it's like you got to find your right person. It's not necessarily that there's the person out there for you.
No, but some of them.
It's like that there's someone there out there that is the right personality, the right compatibility, the right whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, because these are both like,
and it's not just that. It's sexual compatibility. It's personality compatibility. It's all of it, dude.
Like, okay, but because I can't be with someone that's timid.
No,
because I will just run over them.
Yep. And I need someone louder.
I need someone that'll like stand up.
See, and I need someone a little bit more timid, a little bit more quiet, because I'm like more like the loud, like the protector almost. It's funny.
Dynamic. Okay. Fair enough.
It's a different dynamic because you're in that mindset. You're more reserved.
Yeah.
You're looking for a different thing. And because I'm more loud and out there,
no, but
I'm looking for something else.
I need someone like if I'm being a dick to be like, quit being a dick.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I get it.
Oh, okay, not just
because you need that chick that's spice.
Yeah,
yes,
I know. Fucking wild.
It all leads back to that. Yes, it's fucking cool though.
Because
it's really cool when you can see that.
No, when I get like when she calls me out, I'm like,
you're like, oh.
Damn.
But you kind of like it though.
Or if we like start like bumping heads a little bit, I'm kind of like, hey, this is kind of cool.
Yeah. It's nice
because usually then it's just like it's playfully like not argue,
of course,
but it's like why are you being so sassy?
It's dynamic,
and then it's like you're the one, and like that kind of like play. I like that.
It's a good time, man.
I don't know what it is, but yeah. We could talk about the book I started listening to.
It's about Deadpool for 2 minutes.
Yes, absolutely. I was just like, this is here. And
Holy shit, boys and girls. Okay, if I'm being 100% honest, for being like an action / Marvel movie, this might have been. This is kind of wild to say. Might have been the top 3 funniest movies I've ever seen.
Oh my! I was just gonna say this was a comedy.
100%. Okay. Like I laughed super hard at Step Brothers. I may have laughed equally as hard to this.
Yeah.
Like fucking funny, dude.
I would say
I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but like this is not huge major spoilers. The first scene, he's just killing people. Okay, you're not gonna understand. That's just Deadpool. He's killing people. First scene, he's killing people, and he's fucking doing dance sequences in between. Man,
and like breaking the fourth wall, like talking while dancing, and
I was crying. Like I was already like
to give you a little bit of a mental image. He's like it'll show like him like killing people, and then it'll pan to like just him
with the like screenwriter name and all this
with
shit.
Like say like directed by, and he's like dancing and like, but it's just him in the frame.
Yeah, like full full NSYNC Backstreet Boys type.
Yeah,
dance, like breaking it down. And you know Ryan Reynolds is doing this. Yeah. I'm fucking laughing my ass off.
And I think another favorite line is, "This Odyssey fucks."
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. And that's it. That's all.
Like,
just if you guys are a fan of like to laugh, fucking see Deadpool. I mean, be okay with
because it's
a crazy violence. Because yeah.
Also, it's a Marvel movie.
It's a Marvel movie. Yeah.
It's still an action movie. Yep. But there's so much comedy.
And you see a lot of throwback characters. I'm not going to ruin anything, but you see a lot of throwback characters. And then it's jarring to see them have no fucking holds barred.
Yeah.
They get to do and say the same shit that Deadpool does.
Yeah.
Right? They get to murder people and they get to swear and cuss and say obscene stuff The after credit scene will blow you away. You're going to be mentally shocked. It's not even part of any kind of plot at all, the after credit scene, but it's worth watching.
No,
Holding that pee at the end was worth seeing those last 30 seconds.
It was like
great movie.
That dog
well worth it.
Killed me.
Well worth it. I think we're doing good here with no spoilers.
Yeah, no, like
very, very no context.
Like the dog. What dog?
Yeah,
but 90%.
There might have been a trailer or something. I haven't seen any of the trailers, so I have no idea.
90% G spot.
90% G spot.
And
fucking.
You're gonna be all right.
Oh, dude, and he's like all teeth. He's like, yeah. That's it. That's all. Oh, dude. Okay.
Every hot dog cart in New York has what was it? Like an infirmary type, whatever he said.
Oh my god, yeah. He's like, they all have medical supplies or some shit like that. No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. And everybody's running over holding him, and he's like.
The best part was after he just walks across, holding.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that easy. Obviously, that'll get too deep. That'll get too deep. No spoilers here, folks. It's way too fresh. It's been out for 4 days.
Yeah,
3
but
days.
oh my.
Great movie. Go see it. If you like Marvel, if you like Deadpool, if you like laughing, fucking any of those, fucking go see it. It's great. Be ready for blood and guts and violence, though. It's pretty serious.
Okay, but they can't show cocaine.
But they can't say it's not the Peppa.
Yeah.
No cocaine.
But he talks about it a lot.
Oh, it's brought up like every act.
Yeah.
In all 3 acts.
Okay. And I like how he's like, he foreshadows. He's like, yeah, we'll have this cool like flashback in you're gonna have a cool flashback in Act 3 to explain yourself.
Well, he asked him first. He's like, so do you want to talk about it? And he's like, no. And he's like, oh, okay, so cool flashback in Act 3 it is then, right?
Yeah.
He's like, all right, fine.
No, he's calling out the movie as it's happening.
Don't worry, we'll explain it later. And I'm like, okay, all right.
No. Honestly, the first 5 minutes had me dying when he's digging it up.
The proposal.
Oh, that also. I can just tap the fourth wall. And deadpans. Okay, to be fair, he's like basically should be dead.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Deadpans.
Yeah.
The proposal.
And then just turns back and even okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but all of these make no sense, but when you see it, you'll be like, oh my god.
Go see this shit. If you like this shit, go see this shit. It was such a good movie. Like
quality.
I want to see it again.
Quality.
Like I don't want to go spend the money because that's a bit obscene. Yeah. But I actually want to go see it again.
When it comes out.
I'm pirating it the moment I can, dude. It's gonna be on Disney Plus in like fucking a month.
Another movie I want to watch again, unrelated, but just because we're talking about movies, is Rush. The Formula One movie with Chris Hemsworth.
I don't think I've seen it. Probably a sick movie though.
We'll have a movie night because I also told
where's the best place to have a movie night? I'm thinking like comfy couches we can share.
Maybe my basement. You can come over.
Yeah,
because I have that big sectional.
Okay, yeah, that works
with like the TV.
You could do that.
Yeah,
cool.
But yeah, because I also want to show the girl that movie because I'm like sick.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, have you watched Saltburn?
No, not really interested right now. I'll be honest. Too much hype. Too many people have asked me that, and I just go, no.
We'll watch it.
I'm not going to watch it for a long time.
No, we're going to watch it. It's okay.
It's going to be a long
We're going to have a movie night. We're going to watch it.
It's going to be a long time before
we're going to watch it, and we're going to have a movie night. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Jacob Lordy. Yeah, you're going to love it. No.
You know how long I waited to watch Breaking Bad?
I don't care.
Like 7 years?
That's okay.
And then, you know how long I'm going to watch Game of Thrones?
I haven't watched it.
Probably never.
I haven't even watched it.
Probably just never watch it.
I have been seeing a lot of clips of the spinoff, like House of Dragon, and it looks sick, though.
I honestly don't care.
But I also...
And you know what's fucked is, like, the fantasy type shit and, like, the type of consumable TV and stuff that I like is stuff that's not real. Because I don't like cop shows.
No.
Like, it's fucking...
Or murder mystery shows.
Hot take. Anything that can actually happen in real life is boring as fuck to watch on TV.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I don't want to watch Yellowstone. I don't want to watch Ice Road Truckers. This is my hot take.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch fucking anything like that. I want to see shit happen in the sky. I want to see people with powers. I want to see shit that's implausible. I want to see space stuff that's never going to happen. I want the unreal, because I'm paying to see something that's not reality. Reality is already pretty fucked. It's already fucked. There are movies that are trying to portray something that can happen.
Okay, how do you feel?
And it's more boring than the real life.
How do you feel about World War II movies?
Not bad, but what's wrong with them is that they're kind of played out.
Okay.
A little bit.
Did you watch 1917?
I have not.
That's good.
It's on my list. It is.
That is actually.
I just know that's more of like I gotta sit down and like.
You want to know what
it
gives me like Oppenheimer feels.
Okay.
Like the amount of
seriousness type thing.
It's very serious and it's very cinematic.
Okay, sick.
Like there are a few scenes that are like, how did they even do this?
Like, what about comparable to like Saving Private Ryan?
I would say, just picture it with better cinematography, like better cameras, and like the colors are better.
Okay.
The like.
Is it still gritty feeling look?
Oh my! Yeah. No. Like they were really able to like capture what it would kind of like what you would what you think in your brain of a World War I trench warfare is very much like
World War I. That's
and it's like when they're going like over the top to the trench and they're like running. There's one crazy scene. It's like it's a one take. Like I think it's like the longest one take ever, and it's like them coming over the trench and like bombs coming, and it's who's the guy from Peaky Blinders? Cillian Murphy, sorry. Like running through the trench as everything's going on, and it's like you're like, honestly, that's insane that it's one take, because it's literally the camera's just going, and there's no cuts, there's no really cool. There's no change of angle.
That's super cool. It's on my list. The only reason I probably haven't watched it is
it's 3 hours.
Not even just that, but I just watched Django. Django's fucking 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
First 10 minutes, I wasn't really sold. Okay.
Yeah.
And then this is not much of a spoiler. It's an old movie. Fuck off. Something happens. They run into this guy runs into the slave caravan, and he goes, "Hey, I'd like to perhaps purchase a slave." And he's like, I also am looking for a specific gentleman from a certain town. Mm-hmm. He's like, whatever. And he goes to talk to them. He's like, all right, that's enough. And the whole scene changes. It flips. And at that moment, I was like, okay, I'm watching this movie now. I was like, I'm sold.
Have you watched Fury?
Yeah. Fury was sick. That was a great movie. That was a great movie. Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah.
Brad Pitt was a monster in that.
And Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. He was really good in that as an actor. Sold me on that attitude of his.
The ending when their like tank breaks down, and then they're like, it's like, yeah, there's guys coming and they're singing, and it's like, or he's like, how many? And he's like, there's a lot, and he's like, and they're like singing and cheering and having a great time. He's like, that's a fucking SS battalion. And this is like near the end of the war.
Yeah.
So like Germany's already like falling, but they still have like, it was pretty much like Germany near the end was only like the elite soldiers were left. So you would just see like early in the war, you'd never seen SS battalion. No. That was like more
exclusive.
Yeah.
A little bit more behind the scenes.
But now like these guys are coming out and they're like hard.
Yeah.
Like those guys were nails.
Trained from the beginning to be like pieces of shit.
They were nails.
Yeah.
And that like firefight they have, and they literally run out of bullets.
Yep.
And the SS battalion's like, we're not stopping.
Yep.
It's like,
yep. They're like, no, we're
picture the mindset, and then that whole firefight, all those people die, and then they literally get back in formation and just keep marching.
Yep.
You're like, what?
A blip.
They didn't even think about it.
No, it was a blip.
They're like, this is just another day.
Yep. Send the report. Keep going.
And then they start singing and marching, and you're like,
that's it. Didn't matter.
A what?
After all they went through.
Like normal human reaction would be like cheer and be like, yeah, we did it. They're like, yeah, whatever.
It's just a blip. It didn't matter.
I feel like that gives me like any special forces branch.
Yeah.
Like a Marine will come in and like from Call of Duty, like Ghost.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, like how he's like, any problems? No, sir. All good, sir.
Yep. And meanwhile,
it's like great.
Everything went to hell.
Yeah.
And he's like, everything's good.
Yeah. It's I every once in a while I'll see like TikTok edits, and it's like if a guy's having a really bad day and you ask him what's going on, it's like, all good, sir. Let's go, sir. and just like march on through.
It's kind of what, yeah. And
nails.
That's why it's like mental health kind of matters.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But nails.
Those
guys' mental health is terrible. They're brutal.
Of course. Well, all those guys, if they all survive, they fucking lived a life of terrible life.
Dude,
like of fucking, being, PTSD to shit. Fucking.
You can't watch. Horrible. You can't watch all of your friends die and then be normal.
No.
You can only
There's something wrong. Like the brain goes wrong when you can only see that too often.
Stone face so long.
Yeah.
And that's also why people get like shell shock and stuff, because your body can't handle stress for that long.
There's so much.
It actually destroys your nervous system.
Absolutely. You're killing yourself in a different way.
Yeah, your brain like can't, like if you're stressed for a little bit, or like say like a boxing match. Okay, it's like
that can be somewhat healthy stress.
But it's like, okay, you're stressed and your adrenaline's going for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But then if it's
maybe an hour if you count before and after.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's like you're only in danger for like that amount of time, and it's not like you're in danger.
But now look at how those guys come back for the conference after.
Yeah.
They're beat to shit. Even the winner looks beat to shit, tired as fuck, sweating, exhausted, answering questions like, yeah, right, yeah.
Now imagine being in a trench
doing this
for
5 years?
Yeah.
6 years? However long?
Even like because like I love history and like learning about it. So like
it's fascinating.
So like before any, like especially World War I, it was before they would like go over the top.
Yep.
They would bomb for 2-3 days straight.
I'm gonna start my oven.
Yeah, they would bomb for 2-3 days straight.
Yep.
Purely because they know that means those guys aren't sleeping. They're going to be stressed. They're going to be tired. So then when we come over the top, they're already beat down. So we have a better chance.
It's a big morale destroyer.
Yeah,
you're fucked. You don't want to fight anymore.
Well, because for 3 days you don't know if you're gonna die.
Dude. You're terrible. War is literally hell, man. It's
it would be something to experience, but also
I agree. And you know what? As much as I say, I'm like, I'll go fight for Canada. I will.
I would.
Yes, I will. But dude, it's gonna suck ass. No matter how you slice it.
Okay, there's also a part of me where it's kind of like when shit sucks, I kind of like it more.
I hate. I like. Okay.
Like if I'm having like a practice where I'm dead, for some reason I like it better.
That uphill battle.
There's something about it.
I don't really like being on the mountain.
No.
I like being on the top. I like the climb. The climb is fun.
Okay, how often do you like get like say like you finish your workout, you get on the treadmill, do your cardio, and you're like, this is gonna suck, and then you get halfway through and you're like, but I'm doing it and I feel great.
Today, like my last couple sets of like curls and tries, I was like, dude.
Okay, I don't know if this goes through your mind, but when you're doing something shitty that you know other people wouldn't, you're like, I'm doing it, and other people aren't.
Yep. Even my confidence since starting with Mike, dude. Like I've been a confident guy for a long time, but like dude, there's something about it. Like I'm hype. Like I'm feeling it. Feel it in everything that I'm doing, and it's helping. Like even at work, training all that new shit. Like it's crazy how much it's affecting.
What are we at here?
We're done.
Oh, we're done. Perfect.
Yeah. Why? What's your dad messaging you about?
Just for like dinner.
Oh yeah. So I have to cook. Dinner's in like an hour and a half for me.
Yeah.
At my parents, so I have to go pick her up. So I have about an hour to cook and shit. I don't know if I'll make it.
I believe in you, but let's end this up. Didn't you have to use the notes? That's great.
No, we actually had a great podcast. It was a little bit different.
Yeah,
like we didn't really talk anything business, but it was fun.
Yeah.
And next week, I'm really hoping Luca comes, but next week will be a certified riot. Just so you guys know, if it does happen, how I want it to happen. And if there is no episode, I apologize. It just happened that way. We've only missed one other one before.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite thing, but life can get in the way. And we do make this a priority. We do. But sometimes, the mind slips, and we've just started getting adjusted to being balanced and figuring out our lives and having the pod, the new workout schedule, our work, our business on the side. We're just trying to figure out our position right now. It's coming. It's a work in progress. But otherwise... Thanks for listening, folks. 27. That's 27 in.
Amazing.
200, 27 hours of fucking content.
Amazing.
Thanks for joining us. Like, subscribe if you liked it. Fucking comment. Let us know what you think. Till next week, folks.
Have a good one.